Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight on Twin States News. The Ole Miss football team will turn over a new leaf next year. They'll not only be bowl eligible again, but they also have a new pair of coordinators to install some new systems. On Wednesday, we heard from both Mike McIntyre and Rich Rodriguez on what led them to Oxford.
Number one, of course, Matt. Us knowing each other so well and wanting to help him to do really well, because he's the type of person, the type of coach, the guy, he truly has passion for Ole Miss, that I want him to be successful. The SEC, I've been west for a long time. I wanted to get back south. I wanted to get back east, and excited about doing that too. So this is a great opportunity to coach in the SEC.
Maybe as a head coach, I can help Matt or the program in giving a world view of everything. I'm sure as Coach McIntyre can as well. But now I have a role, and my role is to serve this program and Coach Luke as well as I can. And because of the respect I have for Matt and for Ross and the department, I don't think that'll be difficult. And again, being around the coaches I've been around just in a few days and gotten to know, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, what is in the water in Oxford? I don't know, but the Ole Miss men basketball team, they're definitely drinking it, upsetting the number 10 Auburn last night at the Pavilion for their 9th straight victory, the longest win streak they've seen since the 2012-13 campaign. And not to mention, it was their first win over a top 10 team in 6 years. Senior Terrence Davis had a monster night, 27 points, 12 boards in the 82-67 victory. Also the first double-double by a Reb this season. Next up will be an in-state showdown with Mississippi State Saturday at noon. But for now, Coach Kermit Davis proud of the way his guys played.
Obviously, we beat a really, really good team, very well-coached team. I knew our team was ready to play. I knew we were ready to play, and we had great energy in practice the last couple of days, so it didn't surprise me. You never know about what the score may be, but I knew our energy level would be good, and Auburn had been off for a little bit, but I knew they were probably chomping at the bit to play, and I just thought it was a real physical game early, and the way we ended the first half was really good.
The Pelicans seem to finally be finding that consistency they've been lacking, topping the Cavaliers 140-124 Wednesday night. Now, you would think it would help that the Cavs are the worst in the league and were riding a 10-game losing streak entering the night, but the Cavs hot to start that one while the Birds were looking sloppy. But Alvin Gentry's pregame message to the team, it started to resonate in the second half, the Pels waking up, Anthony Davis scoring 25 of his 38 total points in the second, while Frank Jackson added 19 off the bench. So finally the Pelicans with a 3-game win streak, getting that momentum back. Well, Drew Brees and Nick Foles have more in common than just being quarterbacks in the NFL. The two are Super Bowl MVPs. They both wear a number 9 jersey, and although 10 years apart in age, the two attended Westlake High School in Austin, Texas. Sunday's divisional matchup will be another full circle moment for the pair, and aside from the competition, the two had nothing but positive things to say about the other.
I remember seeing him play in high school. The 10-year anniversary for my high school football team, state championship, was 2006. So it was actually during the season. It was a Friday night. I remember flying back and kind of being part of that homecoming experience, and starting quarterback for my high school at the time was Nick Foles. So funny how things, play out.
He was always someone, being from Westlake, knowing who he was as a little kid. I can't say I remembered watching him play, at Westlake. I was probably running around, playing tag if I was at a game, throwing a little football. But, watching him at Purdue throughout his career in the NFL, I feel Drew's a Hall of Famer, one of the best quarterbacks ever.
They also played each other in 2013 in the playoffs, but pretty cool. They went to the same high school, and they'll play each other again on Sunday.
It is cool.
Pretty neat. By the way, Nick Foles was probably a better basketball player than football ever.
So should he have stuck with basketball?
He could have.
Well, you know what? And the whole Kyler Murray debate, too. You have to pick if he's going to play baseball or football, and you just never know which one you should choose.